No one is coming to rescue you. Let that truth hit you fully. Every day you wait, life keeps moving without permission, without mercy, without pause. While you scroll, compare, and doubt yourself, someone with less talent but more focus is quietly building the life you say you want. This is the moment where excuses die. This is where comfort becomes the enemy, and awareness becomes power. You were not created to blend in, to play small, or to live on borrowed potential. Deep down, you already know this, because dissatisfaction is your soul demanding more. Pain is not punishment, it's a signal that you're meant for growth, not stagnation. Right now you stand at a crossroads, repeat yesterday or rise above it. The decision you make today will echo into every future version of you. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for approval. Choose yourself fully, unapologetically, relentlessly. This is not the beginning of a dream. This is the end of delay. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they live on autopilot. They chase comfort instead of growth, approval instead of progress. From a young age, they're trained to fit in, not stand out, to seek permission instead of power. Fear of judgment becomes a cage, and comparison becomes a daily habit that drains ambition. They wait to feel ready, not realizing readiness is built through action. Average lives are shaped by average choices made repeatedly. Hitting snooze, avoiding discomfort, choosing easy conversations over hard work. This isn't weakness, it's conditioning. Society rewards distraction, celebrates noise, and punishes deep focus. So people stay busy but never effective, entertained but never fulfilled. But awareness changes everything. The moment you see the pattern, you regain control. You don't have to live like this. The same system that produced mediocrity can be broken by intention, discipline, and self-respect. Success begins the instant you refuse to live unconsciously. When you truly focus on yourself, everything changes. Not in a loud, attention-seeking way, but in a quiet, unstoppable one. This kind of focus is not selfish, it's survival. It's the decision to stop leaking energy into opinions that don't pay your bills or build your future. The moment you turn inward, clarity sharpens. Your goals stop feeling confusing because your priorities stop competing. Confidence begins to rise, not from ego, but from alignment. Your actions finally match your values. Psychologically, this is power. Attention is your most valuable currency, and wherever you invest it, results grow. While others are scattered, you become precise. While others seek applause, you seek progress. This focus builds self-trust, and self-trust is the foundation of unbreakable momentum. You stop explaining yourself, you stop reacting, you start executing. And slowly, silently, you become someone whose presence commands respect before a single word is spoken. Real growth doesn't happen in the spotlight. It happens in silence, in the moments when no one is watching, liking, or applauding. Silence strips away the need for validation and forces you to face who you really are and who you're becoming. When you move quietly, your mind sharpens, your discipline deepens, and your confidence roots itself internally, instead of depending on outside approval. Loud goals invite opinions, doubt, and pressure before results exist. Silent progress builds strength without interference. Psychologically, this creates emotional independence. You no longer rise or fall based on praise or criticism. You learn to trust the process, not the noise. Every early morning, every late night, every uncomfortable sacrifice compounds in private. And that's the advantage. While others announce intentions, you accumulate evidence. While others seek recognition, you build mastery. Silence becomes your shield, your training ground, and ultimately, your amplifier when results finally speak for you. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes with mood, weather, and comfort. Discipline stays. Discipline is not an emotion. It's a decision repeated until it becomes identity. The strongest people don't wait to feel inspired. They move because they decided who they are. When discipline takes over, excuses lose their power. You show up tired. You work when it's boring. You execute when results are invisible. This is where real separation happens. Psychologically, discipline removes negotiation from your mind. There's no debate, no delay, no drama, only action. You build systems that carry you forward when willpower fades, fixed routines, clear priorities, ruthless focus. Each disciplined action casts a vote for the person you're becoming. Confidence grows because you trust yourself again, not from words but from proof. Motivation starts the journey, but discipline finishes it. And those who master discipline don't just reach goals, they become unstoppable. Distractions aren't harmless, they are silent thieves of potential. Every notification, every unnecessary conversation, every relationship that drains instead of builds, is a withdrawal from your future. Most people don't protect their time because they don't respect their destiny. They say yes to everything and wonder why nothing moves forward. Real focus demands courage, the courage to disappoint others to avoid disappointing yourself. This means auditing your life with honesty. Who fuels your growth and who feeds your stagnation? Some connections are comfortable but costly. Some habits feel small but steal years. Psychologically, cutting distractions rewires your brain. Or depth instead of dopamine. Purpose instead of pleasure. When you create boundaries, your energy stops leaking and starts compounding. You don't owe everyone access to your mind or your mission. Protect your focus like your future depends on it, because it does. Once distractions are removed, momentum accelerates, clarity returns, and progress finally becomes inevitable. Rebuilding your identity is the most powerful move you'll ever make. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of who you believe you are. That's why change feels hard when your identity stays the same. Stop asking what you want and start deciding who you must become. Every habit, every thought, every action is a vote for that future version of you. Speak to yourself with authority, not doubt. Act like the person you're becoming, not the one you're leaving behind. Psychologically, this is transformation at the root. When identity shifts, behavior follows naturally. You no longer rely on willpower, you move from self-respect. You don't chase confidence, you earn it through consistency. Each disciplined day rewrites your self-image. This is how ordinary people become undeniable, not overnight, not by luck, but by choosing daily to live as the upgraded version of themselves. There will be a phase where nothing seems to work, where effort goes unnoticed and progress feels invisible. This is not failure, it's the foundation. Most people quit here because their mind demands instant proof, but real growth compounds quietly beneath the surface. Psychologically, this stage tests identity more than skill. You're learning patience, resilience, and faith in your own process. Every disciplined action is stacking momentum you can't yet see, like pressure building before a breakthrough. Doubt will whisper that you're wasting time. Ignore it. Consistency is never wasted, it's stored. Those who end year this season gain permanent strength, not temporary wins. You're training your nervous system to stay calm without rewards, to move forward without applause. And that's rare power. Stay the course. When results finally appear, they won't just be visible, they'll be unstoppable and they'll last. One day, without warning, the results arrive, and to everyone else it looks sudden. Overnight success, they'll call it. They didn't see the mornings. You showed up tired. The nights you chose discipline over comfort. The silence where no one clapped. But you know the truth. This moment was earned inch by inch. Psychologically, this is the payoff of delayed gratification. The mind that learned to wait now learns to lead. People who once overlooked you start paying attention. Doubters become observers. Observers become believers. Not because you explained yourself, but because results speak a language no one can argue with. And here's the real power. You're no longer chasing validation. You've outgrown it. Success didn't change you, it revealed you. This is what happens when focus, discipline, and patience collide. You didn't shock them with noise, you shocked them with consistency. And this is only the beginning. Now is the moment to decide. Stop explaining, stop waiting, stop compromising. Every second you hesitate is energy stolen from the person you're becoming. Focus relentlessly, execute ruthlessly, and rise unapologetically. The world will resist, people will doubt, circumstances will challenge. That is the signal you're on the right path. Excellence is your quiet revenge, and your life is the loudest statement you will ever make. Choose action over comfort, results over recognition, growth over approval. Build systems, enforce boundaries, and honor your own process. Let every habit, every decision, every sacrifice cast a vote for the unstoppable version of yourself. This is your life, your only chance to create impact, legacy, and power. Stop waiting for permission, stop seeking validation, step fully into your potential, and watch as the world stands shocked, forced to acknowledge what discipline, focus, and unwavering self-belief can truly achieve. The time is now.